Okay, so what do you consider your best quality?
Funny.
It's funny?
Yeah, no, I'm funny.
Yeah, okay.
Also, I am a god gamer.
Okay. Kinda ruined it.
Am I wrong?
Yes.
Excuse you?
Yeah. I think my best quality is how much I think. Thinking. My best quality is thinking.
Is it? It kind of sounded like you shut down there for a minute.
I found it funny.
Okay. Yeah.
What do you think is your best and your worst habit?
Best habit? Probably washing up after I eat food. I just clean everything, or I make it so it's easy to clean once I'm done with it.
Okay.
Or worst habit is hard to pick from. Uh, I'm lazy. I'm very lazy.
Very Spanish. I think my best habit is probably checking up on people. No. I don't know. I have a lot of habits. I think the only one that is good in a meaningful way is checking up on people. Like being attentive
Yeah,
to
we
them
hate that.
in a way.
We
And
hate when you check up on people.
my worst one is probably smoking. It's not hard to choose from.
Yeah, and you choose to do that. You're like, I feel like doing this. You don't have any physical compulsion or anything. You just, it's what you choose to do.
Yeah.
You just like it.
I don't like it.
Because you think it makes you cool.
I do think it does make me cool. I don't think anything. Smoking is cool, kids.
You don't think anything? You just told me that you think all the time. Now I don't know what to think.
Okay, next question, because you're being annoying now.
Oh, that's not nice. Maybe put that on there. Is a bitch.
I should put he is annoying. Okay, what stresses you out?
You.
Great.
What do you want me to answer with another one? I mean a real one.
Yeah.
The future, in all respects.
Okay. In all ways, the future. I think the thing that stresses me out probably is is when people, and I do this too, it also stresses me out when I do it, but when people are mad about something, like upset about something, and they are just upset, you know what I mean? Like, it stresses me out when I do it. Like, if you get mad at rivals, and then for the rest of the day you're just upset at everything.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I can understand why you say that. Specifically because your mother. Your mother!
Yeah, well, my mother and most people I know are like that.
Your mother?
Like, I do that every now and then. I try not to, but I do.
I am your mother.
You do that too. My brother does that. Most people do it.
Well, they're angry the whole... I'm upset about it until I...
Until you?
Huh?
You didn't finish your sentence. Well, it didn't come through. You're angry about it until you?
Well, okay, I shouldn't say angry. I should say I'm upset about it until I talk about it.
Yeah, but I guess that's only the case for things that you need to talk about, no? What if you're just upset because you
That's
fell
why I said
down?
distract myself.
Yeah. But still, it's still the case. Like, the same with me. Most people, it stresses me out when I do it. It stresses me out when other people do it. There are different levels, though, because one thing is being in a bad... One thing is being in a bad mood, and then another completely different thing is, like, actively taking your anger out on another person.
So, therapy. Are you ready for our lifetime of that? 27.
You keep cutting out. I'm sorry. I think this time
Probably
is
because
you.
of the fan.
Maybe.
Well, it happens both times I've tried turning on the fan in too hot.
But yeah.
Just tell me if I keep cutting out or not.
Right now you're fine, but I'll tell you if you cut out.
It's probably the fucking...
What do you think about love at first sight?
I think you're just horny.
Yeah, I think so.
Because love at first sight is literally just, like, purely based off appearance.
Yeah, I think love at first sight is just lust.
Like, and you can't validate it with anything else. Because
You
you have nothing else to go off.
Yeah.
You literally, you can't say, well, because she's nice, because you don't know. It's like, oh, because he's a great listener. You haven't spoken.
That is true. I don't know. It's I like the idea of it, but when you think about it logically, it's just lust. You know.
Yeah.
Even if it's in the sense of like, oh, I met someone not I met them before. Sorry. I heard about them before. I knew who they were before. They already told me, like, people told me about them, and I knew their personality and stuff. Then I saw them and I fell in love. It's still the same thing, because it's still like, you saw the way they looked, and then you were in love. You know?
Yeah, it's lust. And you can't really say it's something else, because you have literally nothing else to go off.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, to be fair, most relationships do start like that, but I do think
Proclaiming
it's a little...
love at first sight, though. I think
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say that it is different when you convince yourself and other people, I loved her since I met her, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I do believe in love at first sight when it's, like, not the actual... Because I should say, maybe we're thinking about this too artistically.
I was gonna say literal, but yeah.
Yeah. Where it's like, love, I saw her and I fell in love. Maybe it's more like the first time I met her. Like, The first time I talked to her, I fell in love, and I can understand that. You know.
I don't think so. I think it's like that's just strong. Like that's a crush. Like it can't be more than a crush. Like I don't think that's love.
I can change the outfits of the character? You're joking. This is great information. Yeah. But I don't know, because I've never experienced, but I'm not going to say that it's not happening, you know? So, maybe
Well,
it's a
I
thing.
like my definition of love cannot happen at first sight because that's not what love is to me. But obviously, that's personal to me and my definition.
Yeah, but I also know there's, like, people that take, like, I don't know, a year to fall in love with someone, for example. So maybe there's someone that just takes a day. Who knows? I think in the literal definition of I saw
No,
them.
like I'm like for my like maybe for some they can, but what I believe that to be is like if it's literally your first day ever meeting them and you've done nothing, talk for a bit. I can't. That's not love because you don't know any
Yeah.
together. You haven't tried anything together. Like I don't think love can be so one-sided. And I don't believe it should be considered possible when it's like shallow, because though your feelings may feel that, maybe it's just like when you think about it more logically, it can't be with at all. Like there is zero depth to that. Even if you spent literally 24, like the entire day in their company, doing stuff together, that's still shallow because you haven't seen them in other situations. You haven't, with any hardships. You haven't gone through anything. That's like one day. Like I just don't. I think if you do somehow believe that you feel love, right, or upon first meeting, I think it's shallow. Not that it's wrong, obviously. I mean, if it's feeling, trying, it's a nice thing.
Yeah.
But I think it is like, and I feel like shallow makes it sound like it's shit. Like you, my love is better than your love because I've done it for long. Can't help what. It's like, it is. It's shallow in the sense of like literally shallow. There isn't anything more there because there hasn't been the opportunity.
Yeah. Also, just FYI, you're cutting off again.
Well, there's nothing I can do.
I didn't want to interrupt you. Yeah, I believe the same thing. Let's see. Okay. What do you consider a deal breaker in a relationship, apart from like cheating or killing your mom?
Yeah, that's literally gonna be the first thing I said.
Yeah.
Lying. I really, really look down upon lying, but that's fairly like common as well.
Yeah, but I guess there's different
I think
degrees, though, right?
yeah, there's different degrees. Definitely, I don't mean like oh
You told me you
you for
ate
some reason.
cheese and you didn't, so now I'm
Yeah,
breaking up.
like
I would just find that weird and confused. Like I'd be a little worried. It's like why would you like? I'd just be concerned. Be a deal breaker. I think like lying with the intent to hide something you know I would care about, or like for the sole sake of excusing your own actions or something like that, or like hiding someone else's affair as well. I think that would be a big thing. I also think not. I think honesty is like just a massive one for me specifically, but there's also like if I wasn't if I didn't feel important, if there wasn't like active effort from the other side to the point where like if I'm not your number one, or at least I don't feel like it, that's just gonna feel like shit.
Yeah. I
because
think.
it's great having a favorite person, but if you're not their favorite, it kind of feels like shit.
Yeah. I think. I don't know. I have a lot of them, honestly. I think
Oh, hey, I better watch out.
we're like words without actions is one of them. You know.
Oh, hypocrisy as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's not what I mean.
I know it's not what you mean, but it just reminded me of that as well.
Okay.
That's why I said as well.
Yeah. It's like I get these videos quite a bit actually of like people that are like in a relationship, and then one of them is like, oh, I wanted to get you flowers, and the other person is like, that means absolutely nothing to me.
Yeah. Because
You know?
it's true. Like I agree with that massively as well. Especially because it's like oh, it's all well and good that you say that, but unless I can see like I feel like I'm someone who can like I'm worried I would fall into that category, but I know that I don't because you know I'm not a piece of shit. I actively try. Like, because I feel like my progress is slow, but at least there is effort. There's visible effort, and there's visible change. So it's like sometimes I'm concerned I'm like that, but then like other times I'm very sure of myself because I'm not, because there is improvement.
And also, you should also be sure of yourself, because if you were like that to a point where I thought you were just like that, I would have broken up with you.
Yeah.
Like that's a deal breaker for me. If I am ever in a relationship, like obviously this is not going to happen, but for the sake of the argument, if there's ever a point in the future where it begins happening with us, I would break up with you. You know. Especially if it's something like super important. Like imagine you, I don't know, forget my birthday or something, and then I get mad.
Right.
I get mad at you because I'm like, hey, last week was my birthday. You didn't say anything. You didn't do anything. Like obviously I'm not gonna remind you of it because that's insane. And you're like, oh yeah, I was actually wanting to like take you out to dinner. And it's like,
You
oh,
are
okay.
so annoying. I have never forgotten your birthday. I have just sometimes got the wrong number by one.
Brandon, not everything is about you.
You literally just said, you
I
said
use you as an
explicitly.
example because we are in a relationship.
Yes.
Yes. Did you ever
Oh my God,
forget my
dude.
birthday? We've only been together for one birthday, and you didn't forget it.
This is so annoying. You literally said if you, and I was like, okay, because I thought you was making a joke. Okay, I didn't think you was being serious. Like I know you're using me as an example. That's why I was making a joke about it.
How am I crafting all of this? Oh, there you go. Well, either way, that's one. And now another one is like screaming at me. I know that's one. I don't know. I think it's like things that everyone goes through. You know what I mean? Like, if I had an accident and you didn't show up or some shit like that. Like, I feel like that's very big things that everyone would probably rethink the relationship if they were like in the hospital and the spouse didn't go for whatever reason, which is something that I read about every now and then on Reddit. How many gifts am I
I don't know
have
what
to
you mean.
give this person? Not being there. So when someone of the couple that is not there for the other person. So if they're in an accident and they don't go to see them at the hospital, if they're sick and they don't help them, if like whatever stance in which they need the other person's help and they just don't do it, just without a valid reason, obviously.
Yeah.
Because if you were in another accident, then I guess it should be fair. What are your thoughts on the idea of soulmates?
I know we talked about this one, how I don't really believe in stuff like that, but it's like, I feel like there's more between us than what is just chemical reactions, so it's like, I enjoy the thought of it, but I don't, like, I'm leaning towards believing it more and more, the more time I spend with you, but it's like,
I'm not like, I can't say I believe it.
Yeah.
It's like I want to, because I need like more than just like what's literal. Why now?
Hello, people, anim. Howdy, fine shorties. Hello. Welcome to the stream. We're just answering relationship questions now. If you have any, that'd be nice. I think the same. I believe in the idea of soulmates out of the nicest of it, but I don't know if I actually believe it as like I would believe in God or something like that.
Yeah.
What's the worst date you've ever been on?
The worst. I haven't really been on dates.
Okay, I've been in one and it was awful, so I'm just gonna tell that one.
Okay.
I wish I had relationship problems to ask. TBT. Yeah. I mean, I think it's still fun to talk about know about other people's relationships, especially because that's a thing that is usually kept private. So it's not usual that you actually get to like know about that type of things, especially with people you just met. But yeah, so this person, I matched with him on Tinder. I was 19. I was 19, but on my Tinder profile I said I was 20 for some reason. I think it's because I put my birthday wrong, but whatever. And we went on one date. It was good. It was normal, like nothing happened, right? So you fine shotties are a couple, yeah. We are. Fine shits. I don't know if it's fine shits or fine shotties. But yeah, indeed.
If it's SHYTS, that's shit.
Oh, okay. They congratulated us on being a couple. Thank you. I like I don't know what emails.
Yeah, I
these
feel
are.
like I won.
I like the emails that you're using. But yeah. You seem nice. Why are you not? Are you in a couple? Oh my
I
god.
thought you were about to ask why they speak like that.
Someone is promoting chat, like bots. Ugh. Used to be. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope that didn't end up badly. I hope it wasn't like. I hope you're over it. I don't know what to say. I hope they suck or something and you don't like them anymore, I guess. I don't know.
I hope. Yeah, you sound really nice right now. I hope they abused you so it's easy to get over.
We parted ways, no problem. Oh, that's good then. That's always a good way to end. I think ending amicably and not talking again, like ever again, is the best way to go.
Yeah.
They seem nice. But yeah, so I was like hanging out with this dude, and then I think we hanged out once more. Again, there wasn't anything weird happening. I do remember the first date. He did say something weird. He was like, you know, my two last exes were the same age that you were, which was 20, and he was 28. And
He was 28?
He was 28, yeah.
Why the fuck would you even go on a date with that? That's so weird. And he's dated two... Oh my...
I don't know, because I didn't
I'm judging you.
Yeah, that's fine, you can judge me, but I didn't think about the age
That's terrible.
issue the same way that I
That's
think
so
about it
fucking
now.
gross.
Because before I was a teenager, now I'm the old one. So obviously now I'm like, that's incredibly disgusting, you know? Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like, the fact that he's, like, out here hunting 20-year-olds.
Yeah.
Fucking insane.
Definitely.
Jesus Christ.
People said
Right, I'm going to a
8-year
toilet.
difference. Okay, I'm just gonna talk with people then. 8-year
Okay,
difference.
yeah, I need to go to...
It's interesting.
Fucking hell.
Is it 8-year difference? I feel like at that point it was kind of disgusting, you know, because it was actually, yeah, it was a 9-year difference. Because I for some reason it says that I was 20, not 19, so it was a 9-year difference, and I don't know how I didn't think about it earlier. Like, oh, this person probably sucks, you know, like. They are doing like these things like with, I don't know, it wasn't nice. It was quite disgusting. But yeah, like that was the only thing I think that was weird, like on the first 2 dates. I remember he texted, like we texted a bunch. He found out that I was really into Harry Potter. And I remember he told me, like, hey, so there's, like, these theater, because I was also into theater and, like, musical theater and everything. And he was like, there's this theater that we can go to that is basically, like, they do, like, a Harry Potter thing, basically. And you can, like, actually talk with the actors while they're on stage. So they involve the public, right? Ignoring the age, was he nice or caring? He was nice. He wasn't a good person, though, because you'll find out why, but he wasn't a good person. But he was nice, you know. I should say this. This is very important, okay? At the end of the first date, I consider myself to be very average, like, talking about my looks. I'm not ugly. I don't think I'm, like, super pretty. But at the end of the first date, I remember he told me, like, oh, you look really pretty at the beginning. And I was like, oh, thank you. And then I accompanied him to the subway, which is insane, but, you know, whatever, I didn't think much of it. And when we got, like, to the subway, he told me, like, you know, your teeth are kind of like horse teeth because they stick out. And I was like, okay, I don't know why would you say that? That's such a weird comment to say. What's the need for that? What's the reason for you to say this? How dare he insult fine shit? Like, it's so disrespectful, right? Like, that's, like, super disrespectful. I don't know why someone would just say that. Like, it's gross as fuck. But yeah, so he said that. I thought it was, like, super weird. But this was the first and last person that I had ever gone on a date with. Oh my god. Wait, give me a second. I'm gonna tell Brandon to stop whistling. Brandon?
Hello?
Hello. Just FYI, your whistles are, like, super loud, so.
Yeah, I was whistling loud.
Cute or not, you honestly shouldn't judge a woman's looks. And you shouldn't judge anyone's looks, but especially a woman that you're going on a date with.
I disagree a lot. The fuck?
What? What do you
You
mean?
go on a
disagree?
date, you judge the way that they look.
If they're fat, you say to their face, "You're fat."
No, but I think about it, it's like, oh, they're kind of obese. Remember, I think fat means obese. If I go on a date and I'm like, for some reason, because I wouldn't swipe on a person who's obese. So, obviously, they fucking lied about their appearance in some degree. But
Yeah.
I disagree heavily, because this is what I was thinking about. I
Well,
was like, my date wasn't that bad, but it was kind of bad. And I was thinking, like, specifically about how they dressed.
yeah, but you were disagreeing because you didn't know the story.
You just... What?
He told me to my face that my teeth were like horse teeth because they were sticking out on the first date.
Okay, so that's not what I heard. You said you don't judge the appearance of someone you go on a date with. That's what I heard.
Yeah, because I was reading the comment that people said that he was like, cute or not, you honestly shouldn't judge a woman's looks. Talking about like telling them about it. You know
So you said he was cute.
what? I said I was cute,
Oh, okay.
but yeah,
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you don't talk about someone's appearance on a date. You don't really talk about people's appearance in general unless they ask you specifically, because then
Yeah.
it's just kind of rude.
that's what I was saying. Like, you can't
Yeah, I agree with that.
help what you think. Obviously, like there's really nothing you can do about it if you see someone and you think, oh, I like their outfit or I don't like their outfit. But one thing is thinking it, another thing is like going out of your way to tell them that you don't like something about themselves that they can change.
Yeah, see, I thought you was like specifically saying you don't judge the way someone looks, like even internally, and I was like,
Yeah.
no. I disagree with, because like I definitely judge the way someone looks, especially on a date. Like what I was thinking of, I'm gonna tell how like the only date I went on went, but after you tell your stuff.
Okay. Yeah. What? I didn't say she was cute. I meant in general, bro. Yeah, don't worry. He wasn't talking about you. He meant that he thought I said the dude was cute. I said
Yeah.
he was nice. Like, at the beginning, I thought he was nice. Nothing. I didn't think much of him. It's
Also,
just,
I meant that jokingly.
Yeah, it's just that I had never gone on a date before, so I was trying to, like, see how it worked and everything. But yeah, so this date
So
ended.
you were-
It was fine.
Yeah.
He told me that he wanted to invite me to some Harry Potter theater type shit. And so
Oh, of course.
I was like, well, I don't know. I'll let you know because they're very expensive. And he was like, no, I'll buy it for you. And I was like, no, I really don't want you to do that because they are expensive. So I'll let you know whether I end up going or not. But don't buy anything, right? And it was like, yeah, sure. And then we met up like the third time. I was feeling bad. Like I was feeling like shit. I was like super dizzy. I was super nauseous. I didn't want to go anywhere. But I have a thing with compromising to go somewhere where it's very difficult for me to cancel because I feel like I'm letting the other person down, right? So it's super difficult for me to actually be like, no, I don't want to do it. And so I ended up going and we went roller skating, right? Sorry, ice skating. You don't know these people, but I used to roller skate quite a bit. I was super good at it. I had a fall and I had to stop, but I was roller skating since I was 3 until I was like 16. Okay, I'm 21 right now, and so this was like 2-3 years ago, and I went to the place. I put on my ice skatings, and Lord behold, what a surprise! I perfectly knew how to ice skate. It wasn't like obviously I was going to know how to do it. And he also knew how to ice skate. We weren't like good. It's just that we knew how to stop and we knew how to go. You know, it wasn't like we could do any type of tricks or anything like that. And then he
Pirouette.
he kept trying to like hold my hand and make it seem like I was having a hard time. Like, you know, in this I feel like he was like too into the idea of the movie or like whatever. What is this? Okay, well, that's weird. He was doing shit like, oh, are you okay? Like, here, hold my hand. Don't worry, you're not gonna fall. And I'm there, like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm way better at this than you are. Like, what is going on? I think he was, like, hoping for, like, this really romantic moment of me being like, oh, help, I'm gonna fall down.
That's so gross.
It is
I mean, of
super
course he
gross.
fucking wanted that, and
Yeah.
he's going after 20-year-old.
Yeah.
That's a fucking 30-year-old man.
It shouldn't have been a surprise.
Like, that's insane.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's, oh my god, it's so fucking grim.
And yeah, like he even patted my head once. Like I like kind of damn, I can't even walk
That's
properly.
so gross.
TBT. Yeah, don't worry. I don't do any sports. I haven't done sports in like give me a second. For 6 years. Okay? I'm absolutely unable to do any sports. I keep falling down like it is absolutely awful. Do you like pan fried noodles by chance? I love any noodles. I don't like spicy though. And hello, I love pan noodles. I'm gonna guess you like pan noodles. Welcome to my stream. Thank you for joining. We're just having a conversation about a weird date that I had. Noodle jump scare. That's funny. But yeah, so like this person is like patting me on the head, like telling me that don't worry, I'm not gonna fall down, and I'm just there, like I know everything about this. I don't know if you guys know Parks and Recreation, the show, but there's a part where like one of the characters goes into like a shop and he's like obsessed with woodworking and shit, and it's like a wood shop. And someone asks him like, "Hey, do you need any help?" And he just like in the rudest tone ever goes like, "I know more about this than you do." Yeah, that was literally me. And so, I already felt weird, right? Because I thought, okay, this is just weird. Like, there's no excuse for this
Oh,
anymore.
that's what set off the alarms, not the fact that he's like a decade old.
I didn't even think about it at that time. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just like I'm taking the piss because that's like obscene to me.
Yeah.
I remember I think my last relationship there was like a 2 age difference, and it was like really like obvious to her, and she made like a big deal of it. And I was like, I mean, it's kind of weird. It's quite obvious we're in different places right now, but I like it's 2 years.
Like,
Yeah,
you
I
old
was
or
like
her
what,
old?
20. Her older. I was like
Okay.
21, I think, and she was like 23, 24. But like it's noticeable even at 2 years, especially at this age. So to me, it's like
You were
because
20.
I've been in that situation, I could not fucking
Sorry.
probably.
Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. So
Like,
I was
I
making
don't
the
remember.
math in my... When you started dating, you were 19, and when you guys broke up, you were 20. But yeah,
Okay, thank you.
Mans probably got some fetishes. He did. He most definitely did. I think he had like this
Yeah,
thing stuck in
definitely.
his
Like
head.
with
Sorry.
so fucking weird.
Yeah, like the
No, I'm just agreeing.
damsel in distress, like the very short, because he was taller than me by far. Okay, I'm not a short person. It's just that he was taller. There's not really
Wow,
a reason for
you're
it.
what 5'2"?
No, I'm 5'5". Okay, we're not gonna have this conversation again. But yeah, like
5'2".
he was like 6'2", maybe. I don't know. I don't know how tall he was, but he was way taller than me. So I think he had like things stuck in his head of like, ew, like she's so short, she's so cute, like she's such a damsel in distress.
It's so creepy.
It
It's
is
so much
creepy.
creepier with the age difference. Like it's
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
it's
yeah.
really really gross. It's physical.
Definitely.
It's like actually physically cringe.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But yeah, so the thing is, in the first date, we went to Taco Bell and he paid for it, and then this time, we went to the
Let me
Vips.
provide for you, kitten.
But again, I was like super nauseous and shit, so I think I only ordered like an Oreo shake because I hadn't eaten anything all day, but I didn't feel like eating anything because I felt like I was gonna throw up. So I just got the Oreo shake, and I think he decided to get the same thing, and he asked me to pay, which again, I'm completely fine with me paying, but the thing is, he was 28. He was making like 4K a month. Okay. I was
Yeah,
a
that's why I'm
student.
laughing, because it's like
Yeah. Like I was a fine art student. I only had money for smokes and oil paintings, you know? Sugar daddy mindset. Literally.
as
sugar
every
daddy
like
mindset.
every fine art student's cigarettes and oh shit, I'm dead.
Yeah, like it wasn't a good experience, but this is not the worst part. Because we haven't gotten to the worst part. Because the worst part is, as it usually is, okay, I decided to stop talking to him after this date, right? And I was super nice about it. I like sent him like a long paragraph telling him that I just didn't think that we were gonna work out, that I was really sorry if he felt that I wasted his time, but I just didn't want anything else to do with him, and to please respect my decision, right? Like, it was so nice, it was so polite, like, I thought I did great. Okay, through the timeline of like the next 3 weeks to the next month, he texted me like at least 3 or 4 times a week, right? Like telling him like, please give me another chance, please, like, let's go out together again. Like,
Oh my
I don't
God,
know what
find another
annoyed
minor.
me. I don't know what annoyed you, but like, we can talk about it, yada yada yada. But the worst fucking part about this was when he sent me, right, a screenshot of the Harry Potter theater tickets that he bought, that I didn't know he had bought. He bought this after I told him that I didn't want anything to do with him. He sent me a screenshot of those, and he was like, I'll be waiting for you. Obviously, I didn't go, because who do you think I am? Like, absolutely, I'm not gonna go there. But like,
What's
oh
even
my
funnier
God.
about that is that you specifically told him not to buy them because he was not interested in that.
Yeah.
Or if you were to be interested, you get your own way there.
Yeah.
So it's like, not only is he acting as if he's getting you something you're interested in when you made it explicitly clear that you weren't interested in that, and you said not to do that. So you've also told him that you're not interested in him, and then he's he's just ignoring that. I mean, I don't expect someone who hunts after fucking, because it is hunting at that point when they're fucking 8 years younger than you. You have to avoid the people around your fucking your age group, your friends and shit. Because
Yeah.
you're not going to be friends with anyone that age. You actively to seek them out. Fucking disgusting,
And
dude.
people is saying, damn, that's creepy. Not gonna lie. It is absolutely creepy. And you know what he said? He said, like, no, but why are you thinking badly of me? I obviously just want to go there as friends. Like, we can be friends. You know? Like, remember the conversation we had yesterday? This is, this is some of the stories of why I've always thought like that. You know? Like, no, you
Yeah.
don't want to be friends. And even if you did, I specifically told you that I don't want to have any other type of relationship with you. You should respect me and respect my wishes and leave me alone. Not waste 80 euros on a friend that you talk to twice.
It's
You
so
know?
funny, by the way, that he's like, he wanted you to pay for his milkshake, but he's gonna spend 80 euros on a ticket for. It's like, I don't. It's mixed messages. Not only are you like, you can be friends, you only know each other through trying to date, and you're saying you're not interested. He's clearly fucking ignoring that by continuing to try and contact you.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just not listening. It's just absurd.
It was not a good relationship. Yeah. I'm gonna go.
Hello, Putin.
I know you're gonna tell your story now, which is gonna be just as fun. But I'm gonna go refill my drink.
Why'd you say it like that?
So I'll be back in 5 minutes. Can you please, like, say something? I don't want people to get bored and leave. Please. I swear I'm just gonna be 3
What am I
minutes.
gonna say?
I don't know. Start singing.
You don't even have the chat on your screen. I can't even read it.
I know. I have to figure it out how to put it. I'll look at it now.
Oh my God.
I'll look at it now. Okay.
I gave you specific instructions.
I'll be back in 5.
You disappoint me. Okay. Well, this is just awkward. How am I meant to speak to people I can't communicate with? Actually, give like a controversial opinion or do like some reactions. So then when she gets back, she's just either shocked or just very confused. Like, what's well, we was asking this earlier. Like, what's like the biggest either like not like an ick or a turn off, just like something that would actually end a relationship. Like, what is something that would just outright kill it for you? Because I know, obviously, you know, cheating and that, but like, let's try to go for something more niche. A niche. I hate the word ick. I don't want to say ick, but that's like the actual word for it. I don't know what mine would be, to be fair. I'm trying to think. think like I don't think obesity is exactly niche. Like I don't mind chub or anything like that, but like obesity is like so fuck on prolonged obesity, I should say. There are conditions and such that you can account for, because that's not like a relationship ender. Because so many things can cause like weight gain, but if it's like prolonged, like say like a year, and it's only been weight gain past the point of obesity, it's like that's too big of an issue for me to deal with personally. I say that, but if Isabel got obese, I'll definitely stay in for more than a year. Definitely more than a year. If there was like no improvement for 3 years, I would. I think I would break up. Like after 3 years and it's gotten to that state with no improvement. I say that, but I probably wouldn't. I have like no background. Fucking. Jesus fucking Christ. The heat is actually killing me, but as soon as I turn the fan on. It's disgusting. Whole shirt is sticking to every inch of my body. Fucking revolting. I'm trying to think of what else would be like a deal breaker, because I feel like cheating's just like too obvious of one. I think if someone wanted an open camera as well, that would end it for me, because I can't do that shit. I need to be special, I need to feel like the number one. Oh. I feel like that's a fair demand in a relationship to at least feel like a priority. Sorry, there's someone in my
I'm
game.
back.
I'm playing Helldivers game and exploded and just freeze.
Are you guys talking
Hello.
about? No worries. People
I don't know.
Will get
I was
bored.
talking about.
Oh, that's cute. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, I was trying to make noise.
They said, no worries, people won't get bored. Damn, you sure? I'd said male best friends. I mean, same here. Obesity is somewhat a game changer. I prefer around my same body type. Are you British, mate? But, what, in it?
Oh my fucking god, are you serious? I think that's because I started complaining about the heat. Yeah, I'm English. But yeah, it's because I was talking about, like, obesity is a pretty, like, a pretty big thing. Like, that'd be, like, really bad. But I was saying because it's, like, it's specific to you. If it was, like, 3 years of no improvement on health, I feel like I would really want to leave, but I don't know if I actually would, specifically because it's you. But it's, like, I would... I don't know, I think my breaking point would be if I went, like, really far out of my way specifically to make it so, like, there is a zero excuse. Like, I'm making your food, I'm planning your schedule, like, doing literally everything I can.
Yeah.
I think that would be the point of no return.
Yeah, but I think that would also, for me, that would be, like, basically anything that would consume your whole life. You know? So,
I don't know, because it's not like I'm gonna leave you if you have cancer. That's pretty
well,
severe.
no, and
Like
I
in
don't, no,
certain cases.
I don't think that because you don't. Would you like? I mean, you wouldn't leave me because I
Within
had
your
cancer.
control, would you say then?
Yeah, but you would leave me if I had cancer and I decided not to do anything about it. And they told me like you can go through the street, man. And there's like a
I wouldn't leave you.
well, either way, I
Because
mean,
like I think there's some cases where people just like if they don't want to like because in other cases it's like the treatment is just as severe as the well more severe than the symptoms you'd get anyway, and it's like in the cases where it's like unlikely to improve, you know, where it's
yeah,
like it's not guaranteed, so you might just be giving yourself a worse life. Like I think there's a lot of conditions where people would be upset.
yeah. But if it's something like alcoholism, drug addiction, any sort
Addictions,
of
I think, are different as well, though. Like, with
I don't.
addictions, I like it's similar to obesity because there can be addictions that can cause that. Like, I think, if like again, it's if it gets to the point where it's like you are completely unresponsive to any effort going into it,
Yeah,
and it's just getting like it's just continuing on either bad or getting worse. That's when it's like you kind of have to leave it.
yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Like if it's an issue of me trying to help you to the best I can and you deciding that you're not going to do anything about it, then I do think I would leave just for the mere fact of that if you don't want to
You'd have to.
yeah, if this thing is
Self-preservation.
consuming you and you don't want to help yourself, then it's just going to be bad for both of us because now you're consuming me
Yeah.
too, you know? Because if it gets to a point where it's like
Parasite.
something I'm thinking about like constantly and everything, then yeah. But yeah, so tell the story about the date.
Right, so again, it wasn't really all that bad, but it's like it wasn't a very good one. It was a very like could have gone better, very easily could have gone better, but it's not like it was exactly a bad time. It, so it started off like I planned it. It was like a cat cafe. I thought it was gonna be fun because I like cats, and it was just like a very casual in town. So it's like very relaxed, and I prefer that as it's like just in case it is that bad, just in case you do want to leave too. And I know for like like I think it's more that's something more concerned about, but like for good reason, not like. But I just also want that option because it can be so fucking awkward, and like obviously I'm not really a dating person. So after that, but when we met, right,
Yeah.
she looked like she just woke up, and she looked like she was wearing the clothes that she slept in. Like I still went on the date with him, but I thought it was kind of mean. Like I thought it was like kind of disrespectful to me because it's like you kind of just put absolutely zero effort, and it's like I tried to the best of my ability. I wore nice clothes, not trying to look too smart. It's like smart casual. I think it's like my nice sweater, my nice trousers, all that. I shaved, wore my nice cologne. I clearly put effort into the way I looked, and then she just like you could physically see the lack of effort, like full bed head, full like clothes were baggy as like joggers, and then there's like a crusty tote bag. Is I felt like wow, like I was taken back. Fuck,
Yeah.
I put effort in and you didn't. It's just like what the fuck. Um, and then after that is like most of the conversation I had to push for, like I was the one who was initiating the conversation. I was the one who had to like
Yeah.
really bring up subjects. I mean, it was literally a case of me doing all the effort, me planning the event,
Yeah.
me getting dressed, you know, not just waking up and leaving the house. Uh, Again, it was very obvious that's exactly what they did because, like, like full bedhead. The clothes looked gross. It was very relaxed. Like it was like it looked like hangover gear. Uh, the date was all right. It was just kind of boring. Wasn't much to talk about.
Yeah.
and it's like they just put in. But the cats were cute, and there's little toys you can play with them, so it wasn't that bad. It was the only reason why I think it's like I enjoyed myself was because of the cats specifically, and then they were the only positive part. And then she wasn't exactly bad or anything. We just didn't click in any way, and she put in no effort.
Yeah. People said two things. The first one, this British is definitely a cat boy. I can sense it. He most definitely is.
Oh my god.
And then the other one is, I mean, it was possibly her style. Bedhead is attractive in my opinion. I do think there are people that have like very different styles. And I remember I used to have a
I
style.
think for a first date, it's different.
I think it's not the fact of her style. Like her style has nothing to do with it. I think it was probably the fact that he saw no effort in their part. Especially like imagine if they were talking for like a very long time beforehand. So if they had been like talking.
We was talking for like 2 weeks. Like
Yeah.
again, like I just want to say, it wasn't a relaxed style. It was literally I met her outside of where like she was at dorms in university, right? We were the same age, and she quite literally looked like she just woke up. Like I get the whole bedhead can be attractive, but that for me that comes after you put the effort in. Like it is attractive because you know the person. Like I don't, but I'm particular in the sense that it's like I kind of only get attracted once I get to know someone. So the way you present yourself is more how you're presenting like your personality. So when you show up with quite messy hair, it's not like a contained mess. Like it looked like she just did that so it wasn't in her face. And that's like what a messy bun is for. But still, it's I don't know. It was really really low effort. Like something that I don't personally mind, but something that I know other people care about, and so because we didn't really know each other, it would be a very fair assumption for her to think that I would care about like body hair and such. Like I remember she had hairy arms. That wasn't like as big as the very very relaxed and kind of dirty clothing. Like I didn't care about that, but I kind of thought like, what if I didn't like this? You kind of you didn't put any effort in. Like, what if I cared? It's like just in case.
Well, wait, I
It
didn't
was lower.
understand that last part. The thing you didn't care about was the lack of effort.
No, the thing I care what I care about is the lack of effort,
Yeah,
and
that.
it was kind of symbolic throughout like the whole her whole presentation.
Yeah. Because I have
Because people
hairy
like that's a
arms.
common complaint that people have.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, it's a complaint that people have, especially on first dates, where it's like you are mostly judging based off of physical appearance and such. It's like that's a very common complaint, especially because in fucking where I live, chavs are not uncommon. So it's like if a bird's got fucking hair, like it's not a rare thing for people to say.
I think if. I mean, I think that this. Like, I think this with this, and I think it with everything. Which is, if you're not willing to do it, you have no right to be upset or to be disappointed or to be whatever that I'm not doing it. So if you're not willing to shave your whole body.
But that's what I said.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking about the shafts that you talked about.
Oh right, okay.
If you're not willing to like shave your whole body, then I'm not fucking doing it either. Also, people ask, was she attractive though? And then a little comma on top.
It was very hard for me. Like, I don't really go for appearance too much, but yeah, I didn't really have an issue with like the way she looked physically. It was just more about the way that she put in, like, quite obviously zero effort. Like, makeup's not a requirement, but it gives me the impression that when you don't do makeup, you don't like these very common standards that people talk about and have for themselves. Like, I don't care about makeup, I don't care about body hair, but I do care about the effort that's shown in presenting yourself as someone who like cares about my opinion. Like, if you're coming in very casual clothing, you look like you just woke up, you didn't put any kind of pressure or thought into the way you're I only see that you're not putting in the effort. So that wasn't attractive. That's why I didn't ask her out again.
I don't think makeup should be included there though. Cause
I think it's the same thing with the body hair. where it's like it's a
Yes.
very common standard that people have.
Yeah, I
So it's
also
like
believe
it's
that body
like
hair should not be there.
yeah. Again, that's not my personal thing. That's just like it's a very common standard practice that people have, especially for first dates, because it's your first impression.
Yeah, and again, I'm
My
not
my
talking
main
about you.
thing was the clothing,
Yeah,
like
like the
because
clothing is a
it's
big
like
thing.
it's
Yeah, because the clothing is
yeah.
you have to get clothes. Like you have to wear clothes, right? Like that's something that you
I mean,
have to
like
do. Is that's why I don't
yeah,
think it's the
like
same.
the clothes and the head hair. I think like they're the two main things because it wasn't
You
like
could get
just
like a
empty bun. It
ponytail.
literally looks like.
You
I mean,
know?
you can do a lot with hair. I feel like it was very obvious I put in effort by the way that I was actively trying to present myself. I at least like there was thought in the way I thought in the way I presented. There was thought in me preparing. Like I arranged it. I reserved it. I didn't bring this up at all, but it's like I paid for it, so I organized it. I didn't tell them I had to like pay for the reservation or anything.
Yeah.
Like I did everything that made it as smooth as possible for it to just be a date. We go here, we enjoy ourselves. Like
Yeah.
I went to her, we went out at like the place I planned for and everything. So it's like I feel the effort was clear on my part and there wasn't much on her part, especially because the conversation was
Well, he doesn't mean that he minds when girls don't wear makeup. He's just not explaining himself in the best way. Um,
it's that's like the common standard for other people though. That's what I mean. It's like
I don't think
the
that's
common
true.
standard for that is a common standard. So many people say that.
No, I don't think that's. I think people where you leave the shop say that. But I think there's like a lot of
I
other
think
countries where
it's not just chubs that say that.
Okay, I'm not saying it's just the shops that said that, but I think it's so dependent on where you live culturally or not. Because the same way there are countries where it's expected for a girl to wear makeup, there are hundreds of other countries where it's expected for them to not. And they get like crucified if they're like wearing makeup outside. Like there's always gonna be some type of standard with women. And
Right, but I'm not talking about a different country. I'm talking about in my country where I am, what the standard is said to be. And so when you deviate from that standard and you don't put that effort that would typically be there elsewhere, that's when it's like, it just gives a vibe of you don't really care.
I don't agree with that.
You don't agree. What?
I agree with
What do you-
I agree with the clothes, for example. Why? Because you have to get clothes. You have to get up, and also if it's a case of you not changing your clothes, then now it's hygiene. You know, like
Right,
what
but
are you
like,
doing?
I think it's
Can-
fair to judge someone on their physical appearance. Like,
I'm not saying it's not fair to judge someone on their physical appearance. I don't think it's fair to say that them not wearing makeup or them not shaving is them not putting in any effort. Because that's not true. Because shaving a body can take up like 2 hours. And like makeup can take also a long time. And there's women who don't like wearing makeup, who don't, because
yeah, and that's completely fair. But what I'm saying is there was no effort, and those are potential examples of the lack of effort. Like what I'm saying is that if you don't want to do that, that's completely fine, but you need to at least put that effort elsewhere. Like there needs to, like you can't just like not do anything, come out, and then expect me to. Because I feel like there is a certain standard for when you are meeting someone for the first time on a date. Like you actually have to at least try in some degree, and when you don't do anything, including like not even stuff I wouldn't expect. Like I wouldn't expect makeup. I wouldn't expect shaving. But it is nice if someone clearly took some time in the way that they was presenting themselves.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I agree with like clothes or hair, because it's something that you have to do anyways. So you not doing that, that basically means that not only did you not put in extra effort like the other person did, but you didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Which I
I
understand.
do think that like the makeup and like the hair would be extra effort, definitely. Like that's something you're not obligated to do.
Yeah.
But
And
the obligated stuff, the bare minimum, just wasn't met.
and not only is it like something that you're not obligated to do, but there's something that people just don't do. So I don't think it's like something that should be included in the category because people just don't put on makeup. People just don't shave. You know, like I understand what you're saying, but it would be like I feel like I know this is not why you're thinking it, but I feel like if it was the other way around, you wouldn't be saying like I don't think he put in any effort because he didn't shave his legs. You know?
I would say that if he didn't shave his face and he clearly didn't have facial hair.
Yeah, but then that's a double standard.
How's that a double standard?
Because you're talking about his face because it's the beard. What if he had a beard? Like, what if he just had a... He was a person with beard, you know? Like, he liked
Yeah,
beard.
as I just said, if it wasn't, like, deliberate. Like, what I'm saying is, like, that's a hygiene thing at that point. It's not a double standard in the case that there are standards. Like, I'm not expecting this of any person, but it would be nice if, like, I could see the effort in some form. I'm not expecting that specifically, but I do expect to see some effort in some form. And so
Yeah.
I wouldn't be judging as harshly if they did do these things. But because they did nothing, that's why I'm judging harshly. Like, I'm not saying this my expectation. I'm not saying this the expectation people should follow. I'm saying this as another example do in order to at least try.
And shaving is different with men. Not many 20-year-olds have beards. Yeah, I feel like lately less and less people have beards. But I do think like shaving is a very big double standard that is like huge.
100%,
still.
especially with body hair. Like 100%.
Yeah, like
I'm not denying that. What I was saying there is that if someone just had like some bullshit like pedo stash or like some faint 5 o'clock shadow, then I'd think, okay, so you didn't shave. Like as a guy, I think that shows a lack of effort unless you actually have formed facial hair, or you say, oh, sorry about this, I'm trying to grow it or something like that. But like even then, I still I don't judge it that much if there's something else to go off that shows effort. Like I'm not gonna judge like faint facial hair if you're dressed up nice or you smell nice or something like that, right? Or if you planned something, if you clearly were like at least nervous or something.
yeah. So
Like,
if
there
the
needs to
girl
be
wore
some
like
form
nice clothes, then you wouldn't mind that she has like body hair and no makeup on.
yeah, because then you've put the effort in the clothes. If there's effort there, it's not like then where's the issue?
Well, I think I agree with what you're saying, but the way you explain yourself is quite difficult to understand. What am I supposed to do here? I don't understand what they want me to do. Like, I've been here. Oh, this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm so stupid. I mean, yes, even is different for men. Honestly, think it's fair to judge as long as you don't say it out loud. I think the same thing. Like, I think what you think is not always what you want to think, and even if you don't want to judge someone based on their appearance, it's just something that's gonna happen. But you have to know when or how to say it, you know. So don't say it in front of them. Don't say it to someone they know. Like maybe if it's a story like Brandon is saying, where we don't know this person like it's completely anonymous. It's just like, oh, this is the story that happened to me, then that's fine. But I feel like involving personally someone for them to find out in one way or another that you're judging something that they like, not in this case, but like with my horse teeth, for example, something that you can't really change, then it's just like, I don't know.
You
It's
don't
kind of
have
like,
horse teeth, by the way. That's
it's
like
mean.
fucking insane to say.
I do have them out a little bit, but I don't think I have horse teeth. Like I think like that's super exaggerated, you know.
And it's like a really mean thing to say anyway. Like, I wouldn't say that to one of my friends. Like, unless they made a joke about I wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
Because then it would just be like fair game, like just fucking around. But yeah, again, those weren't my standards. My standards were just like, at least try. Like I kind of felt bad.
Standards.
Sorry?
I just think that those shouldn't be standards. Like,
Well,
I don't...
yeah, makeup and body hair shouldn't be standard, not for...
Yeah.
Because
Like-
it's literally a standard pushed by fucking corporations to...
Yeah.
get
Unless it's something of like
specifically,
a
think
dude
tanks.
that's like, oh, I shave every day and I like it's because I don't like hair, so I like to be completely shaved, then it's like okay, then I understand why you would want to date someone that also shares that view of wanting to shave every day. But if you're like,
Yeah.
I fucking hate it when it's like these hairy dudes that have like hair on their like thick hair on like their ass, like the you know the places in your body where there's supposed to be only fuzz or no hair at all, like God,
Greek people. Are
Like-
you being racist, bro?
no, like the you know your forearms, the other side of your forearms that just has no hair at all. Like
What? Underneath?
Yeah, like the front side has hair, and then the other side is completely hairless. Like that, but like hair doesn't grow there, right? And then there's like these dudes that have hair on their nails, right? And they're like telling you like you haven't
the
shaved
knuckles,
for
you
like
mean.
2 weeks, and they're like, oh my god, that's so gross. Shut up.
Yeah. Like, I do think shaving is, like, the only reason for people to care about shaving is if they care about shaving. You don't just get to tell other people that they should, like, take care of themselves if you don't follow that same standard. Like, you can't say it's gross to have body hair.
Yeah.
I personally, I don't like having, like, I don't like my facial hair. I think it can be. I don't like my, I don't like it, so
I
think
agree.
it's hard to pull off.
How the fuck do you grow hair on the underside of your forearm? I don't know, babe, but there's so many people, like, there's so many men that have hair everywhere. Everywhere! Like, it's insane! Like, I don't know how they do it. Like, I am
You
genuinely...
can't handle the high testosterone alpha.
Like, that's great.
So you're not a low value female.
It makes no sense. Like, it genuinely makes no sense. But they genuinely do have that amount of hair. I don't know what to do with it. But yeah, like, it's such, like, I really hate double standards that are so painfully obvious. Abomination type shit. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's genuine, like, again, I'm okay with it. I wouldn't date someone with that amount of body hair just because I'm not a fan of hair, right? But, like, no, it's not that I'm not a fan of hair. I prefer, like, softer people, you know? But, like,
I'm
it is...
actually really solid. So that might be an issue. I'm like rock solid.
I genuinely don't understand, like, the double standards that are, like, so painfully obvious. Like, it's insane. Like, it's not even a case of, like, someone doing some kind of micro-sexism or something that they're not aware is, like, sexist. This is, like, genuine people being like, no, you have to do this just for the sake of you're a woman. You have to put in this extra effort just because you're a woman. And it's like, how are you saying that? And then being like, no, I'm not a sexist. Yes, you are. Like, that's being sexist. Like, saying whether someone should or should not do something just because of their sex is sexist, whatever it is. You know, the same way as if I said men shouldn't shave. You know, that's sexist. Because what the fuck I mean men shouldn't shave, you know? Where are you rock solid, bruv? Whoa! Whoa. People, calm
Did they
down.
say where?
Yeah. People, what the fuck? People?
Yeah,
Oh my god. Insane. He said it. What? They're freaking out. They're like, he said it, not me. He said it. That's very funny.
It's an English thing, like saying you're hard or you're solid or some shit like that means like you're a big boy, you're very tough, brutal.
Yeah. I don't know, because I live in Spain, so obviously
I'm
there's
lucky. Not all of us are graced by the sayings and things of
no.
my god.
Not all of us are graced with what? With the pink skin that is gonna give you cancer?
Pink skin.
Yeah. Not all of us are graced with what? With the
What are you talking
wrinkles
about,
that are
pink
gonna
skin?
start coming out when you're like 25?
Have you seen old Spanish people? Like you get hit by age like a truck.
All Spanish
Like at
people
one point you just
are
turn into it like
amazing.
a
Yeah. The abuelas are amazing. They are so funny. Like, they are genuinely such
they're funny and they
people.
seem very nice and okay, I will say
They're not
my
nice.
people
That's why they're
also-
funny.
I said they seem nice.
They're not. They're bitches. All of them are kind of assholes, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, same over here. Like, I remember my granddad would literally, like, say again and again he loved being old because he got to be a cunt.
Yeah.
He was Scottish though.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's why you're like that.
No. Fucking English people love to be miserable. Complaining is.
They do. It's like
lovely.
what complaining is what fuels them to keep going through the day, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
It's nice.
everyone sucks but us, but actually I suck too, but I can say it. You can't. It's not.
I
don't
think like the older rich are just like everything sucks, everyone else sucks. But like the nicest people I know it's very much like 2/3 of the country is, but then like the 33% are like actually or like I'm shit too, but it's cool because it's like funny.
Yeah.
Or something of that sort where it's very self-deprecating. Like it's so much more fun when you can take the piss out yourself. I don't know how people in England take themselves seriously most of the time though, because it's a tiny country.
Yeah.
It's an absolutely tiny country, and actually complains all the.
Okay. The next question, because we've derailed quite a bit, is
Well, you're blaming me now.
what are your current relationships like with your ex-partners? This is not the actual question that I think I'm gonna ask, because neither of us have any relationship with any of our ex-partners, but
Yeah.
I do think that and I'm not saying do you share it, do you believe that the idea that someone can truly be just friends with their ex, let's put like a specific situation, they knew each other, like they were friends for 6 months, they dated for another 6 months, and it was an amicable breakup, do you believe like those two people can go back to being just friends without like any risk of them doing anything or anything like that?
Without any risk, I think is silly to think. I think there's always going to be a risk after you have breached that gap. But what I think is important mostly is if you started off as friends or not, because that's how you got to know them. Like if you know them only from dating them, then I don't think you can stay just friends in just every case.
Yeah.
But it's like if you know them as friends, you know them mostly as friends, and the breakup was mutual, has to be mutual. There's still risk, it's just less likely. But
Yeah.
I don't trust that. Like if you've been in a relationship with them before, I don't trust that there's zero chance. Like
Yeah.
obviously there's a chance if you've tried it before. You know?
People is saying as long as they don't talk very much. I don't know if that would change my opinion though. Like if they don't talk very much, but then they're not friends then, I would say. Like if they talk like maybe like once every 2 months, you know, or something like that, I would think like they're not friends. They're just like, how do you say it? Not companions, accomplices. How do you say it?
Companions. Acquaintances.
Acquaintances. They're acquaintances, right? So in that case, I would have like a bigger problem, because it's like if you guys don't want to be friends, then why are you still talking? You know? Because if it's a case of we were friends before we broke up, but we really liked each other as friends, so we want to try and go back to that, then I could understand it, like, more or less. But if it's a case of, like, we don't want to be friends, then just stop talking. I think it's weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there shouldn't. There's like a weird obligation to staying. Someone just because you knew, like, and was like, together. But I don't agree with that because I think it's weird to kind of continue the contact if you are uninterested.
Yeah. Like, I do think so, too. Maybe if they're the ones texting you and you, like, answer them, then I guess it's okay. But if you're the one starting the conversation, then I think it's, like, a little bit weird, because that means that every now and then you think about them. You know?
So what are you thinking? What's your interest? I think if you hang out one on one as well, that's like a.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not, like, I don't, I'm not a fan of one-on-one hangouts.
Yeah, I meant for like normal people.
Oh, right,
I'm
right.
joking. Oh my god, stop lashing out and abusing me. It's joshing.
But yeah, I don't support that. How do I get this? I don't know how to get this strap. I might actually gonna have to look it up. It says in a chest.
Are
Hanging
you
out 101 is
looking
too
up a
far.
tutorial
It is too
for...
far.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking have to, because I've been at this for an hour and a half, and I can't find it.
On this one thing?
On this, no, I mean, not on this one thing. I was like going around doing other stuff, but I've been trying to figure it out, and I can't. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up, because it says it's from a chest, but there's like...
Isabel.
You find like 30 chests per hour. And I've opened all of them. Skill issue? People, I thought you were on my side. What?
That is
No.
a skill issue. It's Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
It's not a skill issue. It's not.
It might be, Isabel.
Shut up.
Hello Kitty Island Adventure, of all things. That's your struggle?
Hello Kitty Island
Oh my goodness.
Adventure. Because I think it's
Oh,
a
no.
specific chest.
I thought
that
you were
need to find.
smart. You said you were
Oh
good at
my
puzzles. You liked them.
god. It's a specific chest that you have to find. That's insane. How am I even supposed to get there? I can't get there without... Is this Keropi? Oh my god, I'm so stupid! What do you mean, woman?
Wow.
That's insane. Okay, I am
You are
stupid.
fulfilling the stereotype.
It was...
Like, you're not helping.
It was on me. It was on me. I'm not gonna lie, it was on me.
Guys, I admit, maybe Hello Kitty Island Adventure isn't as difficult as everyone has been making it out. It was just me having a moment. What kind of moment would you say that is, Isabel?
No moment.
I don't know, I feel like there's a certain moment this could be diagnosed as. Don't you?
How do you maintain a healthy balance between independence and togetherness in a relationship? You don't.
Ow. Yeah, you fuse together and become one. You just, like, I've said before, I've said a couple of times, we've taken like skin grafting my skin to your skin and your skin to my skin, you know?
I'm
You
fine.
haven't agreed to that yet, though, which is kind of weird.
I understand that there are some people that like more distance relationships. Like, we talk every few days, we see each other like maybe twice a month or like whatever. Like, I get that. It's just not the kind of relationship that I want, and I think that's fair of me to ask someone that has like the same idea of, you know, it's like Brandon and me, we are talking constantly, like all day, all the time, and then we usually call for like 6-7 hours a day, which kind of fucks me over because he doesn't know Spanish, and obviously I'm gonna talk with him over my friends, but it would be so much fun if we could be playing Among Us right now with the other 9 people that are there, and you know,
What are you talking about?
like all my friends are playing Among Us right now. They're playing Among Us.
This is like the first time I've ever even heard.
Yeah, because I didn't want you to think that I wanted to be there over here.
You
yeah.
just said that you did.
I just said that I didn't.
You just said that you want to be there and you can't.
I said I want to be there, but I'd rather talk with you than talk with them. So I want to be there in a sense of I want to be there with you, but that's not
I
possible.
can't believe this.
Okay.
If you hate me this much, it's fine. Go play Among Us. Fine. Fine.
Trying to be
I'll
independent in a
just
relationship
cry.
is a red flag, I'd say, in 2025. Maybe.
Being entirely independent. Like, I think
Yeah.
to it, there's like degrees to it.
Yeah.
Because if you like, there's no point in symbiotic. Because that's kind of what a relationship is in most cases.
I don't know. I also...
Like, there needs to be a little lean and give and take.
I do think... talk to my melody. Okay, I can see my things here. Let's see if I can know how to get the...
Also, since when do you have 9 friends?
9 followers, isn't it cool?
No, friends. You said friends playing Among Us. You had 9 friends playing Among Us.
Oh, yeah, it's from the server that I joined the other day, remember?
Then you don't know them. They're not your friends.
I consider them my friends. Who are you to say who are my friends or not? I'm
haven't
in
talked to
Among
them.
Us in the big 20. I have talked to them. I was talking to them yesterday.
Oh,
I'm
you
in
didn't tell me
Among
anything
Us
about
in
it.
the big 2020. I did tell you about it.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I
You
did.
said you joined it and that it's crazy, but there's nothing really going on.
Yeah, and then I sent you an audio saying I've been talking about them for a while and they're super nice. The only thing is that there's two people that keep sending stickers, and I don't like that because they're not answering anything. They're just sending stickers. And I find it like annoying to get the notification.
Hmm.
If you have to listen to me.
Well, you send like 18 or something.
Yeah, and you decided not to listen.
By the way,
to
half of your audios are you making noises, words. They're just you going like, and you yawn. You yawn and open mouth cough in the audios, but so gross. Like every time I make an audio, I compare them. It's like so long, saying so little.
That's the best part. What are you complaining about?
Because it's like I can't like my memory's already fucked. How am I meant to remember details of like stickers? I actually do remember the sticker thing. I just don't remember you saying that you've been in there talking for a while. So it's like I'm still doing a fairly good job considering my deformities and such. But you add so much filler. And I swear to God, people come in your room sometimes. You go like, maybe, and then you go back to the audio
Yeah, that's a dry ass
whilst still
answers.
recording.
Dry ass answers. Who? Us? Them? I'm not. Who? And I will keep doing that, cause that's who I am.
Then I'm gonna keep missing every detail.
Then okay, you will miss them either way, so I'm fine with that. I'm willing to make that sacrifice.
Wow. Are you serious? So now you're blaming me when it's...
I'm willing to make that sacrifice. If that's what it takes, then sure.
What, you're gonna just deal with me missing out details now? You can't stand to not open mouth cough into your phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so...
I disagree with that
What was
being
I
the best
saying
one.
about... Oh yeah, I don't think Brandon and I are codependent in a way of like we need each other, like in a toxic way. But I do like
Maybe you're not.
relationships in which...
What do you mean I'm not codependent?
Okay, Brandon is codependent, I'm not. But I do like
What do you mean you're not?
relationships in which it's like a case of like, we talk to each other every day. Like if something happens and like, oh, I'm super busy today, I'm not gonna be able to talk, like I'm sorry, as long as there's a text, like there's an explanation, there's like that, then yeah, sure.
Yeah,
like,
but right. If you didn't receive a text message from me for like, what, a couple of hours, you would freak out. That's codependency.
That's happened countless times. That's happened for like days.
No, it hasn't. It's not happened for days without explanation.
Yes, it has.
No, it hasn't. It's always
Yes,
had
it
an
has.
explanation.
No, not.
What are you talking about?
But there was rarely an explanation. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
On our 2 months.
There's always been a preface or an explanation.
No, on our 2 months you didn't answer for 3 days. No, 2 days. Oh, a little bit more than 2 days. It wasn't like during those 2 months that we already talked about. There was never an explanation.
There was an explanation. We talked about that for ages.
No, there wasn't an explanation of the day. Like, hey, I'm not gonna be able to answer.
Oh, what? Yeah, no, there wasn't an explanation. No.
Yeah, and there wasn't an explanation before because the explanation was like 4 months afterwards when we talked about it again.
Yeah, but that was something that affected you.
Huh?
That was something that affected you. Remember, you was talking about, like, you...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was because it happened for like 3 months, not because it happened that one time. And it wasn't
2
so
months
much...
or 3 months. Just changing your story.
Oh, 2 or 3 months. I don't know. I didn't keep track of it.
I don't know either. You do keep track. That's like your whole thing of keeping track.
I know it was at least 1.5 months. And 3 months.
I have no
max.
idea. You could say any amount and I'd agree.
I do, because I remember it started happening on our first month, and on our second month that happened, and on our third month, you did answer, but it was quite late, and then on our fourth month, everything was like back to normal in a way. I do remember that, but I don't remember exactly when.
Well, you should. If you cared, you should.
Oh, you don't remember
I'm allowed
anything.
to not remember. No, I'm allowed to.
You're the perpetrator. Perpetrator.
What?
How do you say it? Perpetrator.
Potato.
Perpetrator. I
Yeah,
trust the
something.
British man. You shouldn't trust the British man.
I will say that's a bad move.
It is about.
Like, trusting the British hasn't worked out for anyone.
That is true. And also, this specific British man has the memory of a goldfish.
Yeah, so it's okay when I forget and don't keep track.
He he remembers very little, and he only remembers it when I bring it up. And he's like, "Oh yeah."
It counts for something.
Yeah.
Brr.
Either way.
I think.
Yeah, sorry. Go on.
Now I think we have different definitions of
We have different definitions of what? Sorry?
codependency.
Maybe. For me,
Codependence?
codependency is if
I think it might be codependence.
I think it's two. Them two, right?
Codependency, I don't think that's a word, to be honest.
Well, whatever. I think
It's so weird that you just made that up.
what it means for me is if I didn't text you for 2 days, you would freak out.
I think that's more based on the fact that, like, we text so regularly, at the very least.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I wouldn't freak out. I mean,
Yes, you would.
no, well, because we're
You
getting
would.
no.
You are blatantly lying right now.
What? No,
Yeah.
Brandon, I'm telling you, this has already happened. I would not freak out. I would be like, I probably text
We
you.
text every single day and we talk for hours every single day. You have said you would freak out if, like, we talked yesterday on stream about how you would freak out if I, like, went out and, like, there was no messages or anything and you didn't get a text for a...
No, but that was a different situation because I told you that because that situation was, I specifically said if we had a big engagement that we were supposed to go to, remember? Like if you and I
Right,
were
but
supposed
we
to
was
met.
also just talking about, like, if you went out.
If I told you that if you go out and you can't talk for a couple hours, you should text me. And you should say, like, hey, I'm not going to be able to talk for a couple hours. I also agree that if you were to not talk to me for a day, I would probably text you, like, once in the morning, once in the evening, like, hey, are you going to play? And then once in the night, like, good night or whatever. Okay, I don't know how to do this. But I wouldn't freak, because, again, that's, like, depending on the definition of freaking out. Codependency, noun. Codependency, excessive emotional or psychological reliance on a partner. Typically, one who requires support on account of all illnesses or addiction. The tie that binds most of us together in this trap called codependency. Here's the definition, fine shotties. Thank you, people. But yeah, like, would I be like, okay, what is going on? Yes. Would I have a mental breakdown? No.
Yes. You are so prone to that, though.
So prone to that. I have, like, one since we've met.
What, freakouts?
Mental breakdowns.
No, I swear you've had several.
Okay, well, your opinion doesn't matter here because I'm telling you that's not true.
Well, you had a mental freakout, like, just last week, didn't you?
Yeah, and that's the one I'm referring to.
Oh, okay, then, yeah.
Okay.
I need to start writing down when you have, like, a mental breakdown so I can refer to it more. Because I feel like, no, my definition's different because, my threshold for, like, mental freakout would be a lot lower. Especially because you cry a lot more as well.
Yeah, me
And I
crying
don't,
is
so,
not a
like,
mental
to me,
breakdown.
that's more like a, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, that's not a mental breakdown for you, but if I was, like, crying, pissing myself and shit, I'd be like, oh,
Well,
yeah,
I'm not...
mental freakout.
Yeah, if I'm pissing myself, then yeah, I guess I would take it into consideration, but...
You do that all the time. Now you're just making shit up to look.
Wait.
She pisses herself, like, constantly. Is she? Like, I imagine for some people that's the dream, but...
Okay, sorry, apparently there was, like, a huge... Because I went out before, and I swear I saw a couple arguments on Steam. I speak on stream. It is. It most definitely is. If you like that, you just say.
Are we arguing?
You should. Well, I'm fucking about to. No,
Why?
I think
It's not my fault you freak out and piss yourself so frequently.
it is your fault when I say something like, "This is what I do," and you're like, "No."
It's called a disagreement, honey. Well,
You can't
real
disagree of
world.
what I do because I'm me. That's not how
No,
it works.
right. That's a silly thing to say though, because I say things about me that's wrong all the time, and you tell me what's correct.
Yeah, but you're you though, and I'm me.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's just a sexist double standard.
When did I brought up the fact that you were a man? I don't even consider you a man.
You should always bring that up. It's very good. It's very cool.
I
'Cause I'm very
believe
masculine.
that you are wrong because you're stupid and you don't know yourself. But that's not my case.
Oh wow, that seems immature and derogatory.
Well, on your part, yeah, sure.
I'm gonna tell people how you abuse me.
Sure. Yeah, you should post this. I'm sure they'll be on your side.
What? Well, yeah, because you're a crying piss baby. Of course they're gonna take my.
Literally
Yeah,
every
yeah.
British person, yes.
It's grating me that they keep saying British.
British. British. Okay. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be back in 5. But
See what I mean? See what I mean about the pissing themselves constantly?
well, that's
Oh
because I
my
drink
God.
a lot.
Oh yeah, you cut down there, haven't you? You should go to the toilet.
Yeah, I have cut down on. Yeah, because I drank too much water and it was making me not feel good.
Yeah, I'm sure the 10 liters of juice per day didn't make you feel good either.
Well, I put the chat on the stream so you can now see, like, I think it's only for 15 seconds. Maybe I can change that so the last message.
Yeah, usually there's like a chat box.
Stays. Always show messages.
Oh,
Okay.
also, I can just pull up the chat myself.
Yeah, that was also a thing. I don't know why you decided to not do that before, but you know, not everyone can be smart.
I didn't think.
I know you.
Isabel, I didn't think. You can't call me dumb and say I don't think and act dumb. That seems mean. But you should piss before you piss yourself again, because it's a whole issue.
When I'm doing the chat thing. Okay, I don't know if that's
You're
worked.
gonna piss yourself again.
I mean, women are women, no changing that. It's in their DNA to act like this. What is going on? Are you not a woman? Are you not a girl? I thought you were a girl this whole time.
No, they're not a girl. They say fine shit. That's man speak. It's
Yeah, but they keep using the sticker of like these ladies, so I thought they were the lady. I thought they made like stickers like I did. So they were the lady girl. That hurt.
I thought I was a lady.
What? That's insane. You're not a girl? Aw.
How did I succeed?
British man, protect me.
See, you can tell with that out that he very clearly me that he's a man.
Yeah, that is true. Wow.
That's the like most key defining thing about people is who they feel comfortable flirting with.
They usually feel comfortable flirting with someone they're not attracted to. So if they're straight, the
Yeah.
opposite sex. Which is something that we also talked about yesterday. Okay.
Oh my god.
I
yelling at
will
me.
be back.
Pissing yourself again.
I'm just saying, it's a bit of a coincidence that I say you go and piss yourself all the time and then have to go to the toilet. Specifically to pee. I mean. Oh, fucking hell.
How does it feel to know that you can pass anonymously as a female? You might be able to trick some people into buying you some games on Steam. I mean, shave your feet, sell some pictures on Discord. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's the method. All you need is those high arches. Looks like I'm playing Helldivers right now because apparently get it without spending money, so I can try it. At the extraction, I meleeed a guy because he wouldn't go in the ship, but I accidentally killed him. I didn't check his health, so I just killed him right at the fucking ship. And all three of my teammates noticed. I don't even know what the did is meant to. Correct. Why is your name Pebble Anim? That's probably partly why she thought he was a girl as well. Your message got stopped. It's not Pebble Anime. I have a hard time believing that. Oh. So you're not corny, but you're a digital artist. Okay. It's hard not to call you corny. Say, breathe. And your name is Pebble Anime. I find it funny that you felt the need to prioritize putting Pebble in your name, but not animation. So to some degree, I believe you're okay with being known as anime, and that unfortunately makes you corny.
Sorry, I was talking with my mom because apparently there's like a huge fire in another city. But when I mean huge, I mean
Oh, nice.
my patio has. It's not ashes. My patio is full of ashes, and this is in another city. So yeah. I'm not that corny, bruv. Cause oh my god, I'm an artist too. I just graduated fine arts. I do 3D. It's not anime. Haha. Is this a death sentence or something? But it's motherfucker. Pebble animation, mate.
Making fun of them for calling themselves Pebble Anime. Just coping.
Yeah, I'm an artist too. Do I really sound like a girl? Okay, first of all, why are you so pissed? You wish you was a girl.
Yeah,
Starting off
imagine.
with that. Like,
I mean, imagine the high arches on.
imagine having boobies. Like, yes, you think about how there are so many girls that are being forced to marry. There are
Boobs
so
suck.
many double standards. Like, you think about the rape, all the killings. Like, yeah, like that kind of, like, periods, pregnancy, that kind of sucks. But boobs.
Yeah, it's objectively worse. Even boobs suck.
No, boobs are great.
No. The back issues. They just up just
Oh, yeah.
big old weights on the
Yeah,
front.
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
And the
that's true.
sensitivity,
Yeah.
like periods and such. Like they just suck.
Yeah.
It's so much more like convenient biology.
Yeah, it is. It is. And I saw
Oh, person standing up. Don't even get me started.
I saw this thing not so long ago of someone saying like there's genuinely non-logical reason for a woman to want to get a boob job that makes the boobs bigger, apart from like the patriarchal idea of boobs, like big boobs being attractive. And it is absolutely true, because I remember when I was, because a few years back, I think I've always my height was always like 165, 166, and
Oh, you've grown. Or you're lying.
I think I've grown like 1 or 2 centimeters since I was like 15. I
Honestly,
haven't
you're
grown
lying.
that much. No, I'm not lying. I'm like 167.
You're 5'3".
I'm not 5'3", Brandon.
Well, you don't let me say you're 5'2".
Cause I'm 5'5".
It's a lie to say you're 5 foot.
I'm 5'5".
5'5"? Okay.
Brandon, are you kidding me
you-
right now?
Are you kidding me? You
Do
change
you
it
want
every
me?
time. To
No.
one
Do you want me to
every
pull up the
single time.
conversation? Okay. No, that is not true.
Every time.
Okay. Are you?
How would you feel if every time we talk
Of. Okay.
6'3", 6'4"?
A year and a
Five.
half ago, I went
Gal?
to the doctors. Shut up. I went to the doctors,
Mhm.
and they told, like, they said,
They
"Oh,
don't
you're
have doctors.
what? Brandon, I'm trying to fucking speak."
I didn't say anything.
I went to the doctors, and they told me that I was like 5'3", right? You, for some reason, made a joke about it basically being 5'2", and you, being the person you are, confused yourself, and just kept saying 5'2",
You just said it was
5'3".
5'3".
Let me finish. It was 5'3". You joked and said it was 5'2", but I always said 5'3". And then a month ago, right, my brother was telling me how he's like 185, and I'm like, that's impossible because you're not that much taller than me, right? And Monica, that is only like a few centimeters taller than me, was telling me that she was like 170, and I was like, again, that's impossible because it's like our height difference is barely noticeable. It's not 10 centimeters. And so
To be fair, I don't trust Monica.
yeah. So remember we had like a few conversations of me saying like, I think everyone just thinks that they're taller than they are. Because everyone's telling me that they're like half a meter taller than I am, and it's not actually true.
I think that is very common, yeah.
Yeah, right? And so I was thinking that, and then one day, a month ago, I remember we had like a whole conversation about this. You'll remember in a second after I tell you. I decided to hide myself here at home with my actual measuring tape, right? Like the good one that says still. And so I hided my brother before, and he was indeed 184. And I was like, okay, then there's something wrong here. And I hid it myself, and I was 167. And I told you, like, oh, turns out I'm 5'5", not 5'3". And I remember we had a whole conversation of you saying, like, oh, you're taller than I am, but you're still, like, super short. And I made a joke of, like, oh, you don't like me anymore because I'm not as short. And you're like, no, it's still going to be no difference to me. And I actually prefer that you're a little bit taller because that's short of people. Do you remember this?
Yeah, this is all true.
Yeah. I'm 5'5", but...
Like,
That's-
apart from you being 5 foot, whatever you said, that part I don't believe.
Okay, whatever. Well, when I was 15, I was more or less the same height, and I weighed like 60 kilograms, right? So I had big boobs. My boobs were big, and I remember I had so many, and I mean, not like a lot of back problems, but I did have some back problems. And then when I turned 19, I lost a bunch of weight. Right now, I think I'm like in 44, 45, something like that. Maybe a little bit less. And they
That's
are
crazy.
obviously smaller, like significantly smaller, and I do feel the difference. You know, like it is like a
Yeah.
huge difference. Like,
Like owning boobs would suck. That's why it's better to be a guy. Then you can just pretend you are.
yeah, but you have like balls that get stick to your legs though, that get all sweaty.
Oh man, yeah, it's a fun little game. Do you ever just shimmy around and you hear like the funny clapping noise? No, you don't.
I
You
do
don't
because
get
I
that
have
from-
boobs.
No, because that's like a flap, just like a. Wait,
What
yeah,
kind of boobs have
they're
you
like so
touched?
much bigger, so they would sweat so much more, and it would suck so much more.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. That is a fact. I think the area is bigger, like the sweat area is bigger, but I don't think they sweat more because they're more out in the open. Like the balls are like really stuck in there, you know? Like they're on the top you have the dick, on
Yeah.
the sides you
I
have
mean,
the legs, on the back you have the back.
I'm very
you know?
grateful for it when it's winter though, because it is like a little hot zone.
Yeah, I guess it's true. Because I only have my armpits on winter. Nor owning boobs is heavenly. I'd go into myself. Okay, people, I think we need to
That's a fair
have
point.
a conversation about you calming the fuck down. Because this.
That's
I'm
a fair
joking.
point though. You
Yeah.
could just set up a mirror and go at it.
Right, but that's not a fair point though. Because you're still seeing yourself.
Is a fair point.
No, because think about. Because, okay, in this scenario, do you grow boobs like overnight?
Oh, that'd be even better, because then you're not used to them.
Right. So if you grew boobs overnight, then do you believe, like, fat people, like fat dudes that have like boobs, jerk off to their boobs?
No, because fat boobs are different.
Okay. What about a trans woman? Do you think they jerk off to their boobs? Not
I
even
think
that.
they now
What
have
about
the
a
privilege
lesbian?
of doing so. I think that it's their right. Isabel.
I know it's their right, but I don't think lesbians just look at themselves in the mirror and start jerking off. Like, once it becomes part of yourselves,
Well-
you don't find it attractive anymore.
Name one lesbian with boobs, Isabel. Talk.
People is saying, finally, a British man that understands. Yeah, I think the main difference is that he's obviously joking, and I'm starting to be a little bit afraid that you're not. I think that's like a big part of it. Someone said something, but they wrote in. I think that's Russian.
Russian.
Yeah.
That is Russian. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mill wrote, I don't speak Russian. I'm sorry. Welcome to my stream, though. It's very nice to have people here to actually talk to. I agree, bro.
I find that so
Yeah.
funny.
What?
They're typing in Russian, and you're like, "Oh, sorry, I don't speak Russian." And they, I can't like, I just my default would be to they don't. But yeah, I understand your viewpoint. It would depend, I think. Do you have the boobs and your penis?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What situation are we talking about? Do you just grow them overnight? Do you become a woman? What? Because I feel
If you were born that way, I don't think you would.
if you were born that way, obviously you wouldn't, unless you have some kind of like self-incest, yeah, like thing. But if you were born that way, it's like out of the equation, because I don't think that's a thing. If you one day suddenly woke up with boobs, I still believe that there's most men, most straight men, like 99%, wouldn't actually jerk off to themselves because it's still their body. They're still seeing their face. They're still seeing their dick. Right?
Oh, okay. I think
Wait,
if they literally just have boobs like put on top of their body,
Yeah.
like, and they're like a straight guy, I don't think they would.
Yeah.
But if they were put into like a woman body, and it was like and they lived as a guy throughout their entire life.
I agree with that statement, which was what I was about to say before you interrupted me, which is I do believe if you woke up as a woman, then yes, I would think at the beginning, I don't think it would last though, but I think like maybe the first day, the second day, you'd be like, ooh, I'm a woman, you know? But I don't think it would last long. Yeah. Becoming a woman is the scenario having a dick and tits. at the same time is wild. Yeah, so if you were to become a woman, I do believe most people, well, most straight men would like find it attractive, but I don't think it would last long. Because soon enough, they would like start associating themselves with that body.
Yeah. I think it would last longer than you'd expect it.
I think it depends on the person, so I don't want to say a number.
Yeah, that's true. Because what if they're just asexual? Then they won't give a fuck. Then
Yeah.
actually, no, they would give a fuck. They'd just be really upset. I mean, like, initially, I'd be curious, but then the reality would set in, and then I'd be upset. It's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, it would suck.
Yeah. I also
Especially because
think...
you'd be so used to just that come as a guy.
Yeah,
That come would come.
exactly. I think it would be like a fun way, like, to actually see how the opposite gender is treated and everything.
Temporarily, yeah.
Yeah, temporarily. I do believe most men would be pissed if that happened to them, like, eventually. You know?
Oh, yeah. Especially, like, what happens if you just have, like, a fat penis and you've just lost that?
I don't think that's what they're
What if
thinking
you
about.
lose your fat penis? That's what I would be thinking about. I'd be so distraught. It's like my fat penis. No.
Chad, I just want to say this is not actually true. He's just like making a joke, so don't worry.
Yeah. I've got a little rice.
Creepy. This British man is definitely 3 inches at max. Yeah, British dudes, like, their dick is so tiny always.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Wait, how many have you seen?
1. Whatever answer I would have given, it would have pissed you off, so that was like the perfect setup.
Wait, hold on. There were answers you could have given that question? Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. How about I just talk about all the boobs I've probably seen, hmm?
You've seen more boobs than me, so...
What? Says who?
Says you.
Top shagger. What do you mean? Since when?
Since always.
I'm not understanding how you've come to this conclusion.
I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. Find your Daniel's Calvin requirements on your phone, then talk to my melody. I already did that. Online, probably.
You're not
British
answering.
man. Wait, sorry, what did you say?
I don't know how you've come to this conclusion.
Conclusion of what? What are you talking about?
Me seeing more boobs than you've seen dick.
Well, because you've seen 3 pairs of boobs, right? And also,
Have I? I don't think I have.
you're making shit up. I didn't say that you've seen more boobs than I've seen dick. I said you've seen more boobs than me.
Oh, okay. Well, that's also not true.
How? I've only seen 1. Well,
Oh, okay.
I guess
It is
2.
true then.
Yeah.
Okay, well
I
then
know
it's not
it's
true.
true.
I think I've only seen 2.
No, when I mean
Well,
2, I mean 1
Oh,
pair.
do we count yours?
No, because I've never shown you that.
Right. I count my drawings.
You can count your drawings.
I am counting my drawings. I just told you I am.
Yeah, I've only seen 1 woman's. Like 1 woman. So when I say
Virgin.
2, I mean like 2 boobs. 1 pair.
What?
Left and right.
No.
Yeah, every woman has 2 boobs.
Who talk? You count them individually? They're always a pair.
Yeah,
That's
they're
silly.
1 pair, but they're 2 boobs.
Oh my god. No,
That's why
such
they're a
silly,
pair.
Complicated.
That's why
That's
pair.
no,
is
you are
2.
complicating it.
My opposite furniture for
iron.
A piece of furniture.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
Would you say?
I think I'm gonna buy this.
Would you say?
Because what about this? I can't. Okay.
And next year. Yeah, you should be jealous. I'm like, oh, there you go. Oh my god, I don't know how to play this game.
Oh yeah, by the way, people, you should consider boobs as a single unit, in my opinion. I consider them a pair.
Right?
Yeah, I agree. I consider them a pair, but I accidentally said I've seen one boob. That's why I corrected myself, and I said like, well, two, obviously.
I think.
I forgot the word pair,
What?
so I said I forgot to add the word pair, so I said I've seen one boob, and then I was like, okay, I'm just, people. I have like other games if you want to see me play anything else. I was playing this just because I thought no one would join, but I also have Valorant, Peak, Enshrouded, Rivals, Osu. I also have Stardew Valley.
Since when?
I don't know. Go ahead. Wait, go ahead with what?
That's how you answer.
Yeah, but the difference is this time it's not on text.
There's a difference. I think so.
Decorate cabin with Mama's apple pie and 3 pieces of any furniture. Mama's
Blood of the mother.
Mama's apple pie. Cake. Oh, I don't have Mama's apple pie.
Why do you want Mama's apple pie so bad?
I know, Sammy, I need it. How many active players does this Hello Kitty game even have? What do you mean active players? Like they're playing right. I don't know how to check that. I don't know how to know
It's
that.
on Steam somewhere, I forget.
I'm guessing not that many of them. But people join more when I'm just chatting. So I just put this on just like to have something on the background so that people don't get bored of me just being there. But yeah. Like the tag is just chatting because I'm not really paying attention to the game. I just have it on so it doesn't get as boring. Alright, I was looking at the questions. What is a habit you would like to create?
Brandon, are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to the ghost in my room.
Okay.
Yes, I'm talking to you.
Oh. Okay.
Are you gonna answer the question?
I don't know, he's kind of mean to me.
Well, get over it and answer the question.
Hey!
What is a habit you would like to create?
I'm lazy. The habit of laziness. That's not a habit. I don't know. Apparently I just go around breaking it. Like, I just break everything, apparently. I swear to God, like, everything I touch just fucking breaks.
Every British man, they keep saying that. Where are you from, people? That's also not a habit, though, breaking things. You mean, like, being more careful?
No, because I'm careful, it just shit breaks. Like, I'm careful as hell. It just breaks.
Then I don't understand. What is a habit?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of a habit. I don't really... I don't know. Habit.
Oh my god, that's so hard for some reason. I can't think of it. I don't really...
Okay.
You say yours and I'll copy it.
Well, I was gonna say it's difficult for me to say because I already have all my habits. Europe, that's all I'll disclose. Yeah, we're both from Europe too. Um, all the habits that I want to have, I already have. Like,
Yeah, but that's not a bad habit you don't want to have.
well, yeah, because that's not what I asked.
You said what's a habit you'd like to break?
No, you'd like to have.
Oh, a habit I'd like to have. Oh.
Yeah, you would like to create.
This makes me look slow. I don't know. Oh, probably my washing. I always fucking forget to do my clothes.
Okay. Well, I don't have. Like, I think the only
So
thing.
boring.
I think the only thing that I would want to work on is food. Like being aware that I have to eat twice a day and know what I have to buy for the week, because it keeps happening to me that then I'm home and I don't have anything to eat. And yes, like my mom should buy more food, obviously. But also I go to the shops quite frequently and I always end up buying the same things because I am afraid that if I buy like the ingredients to make something, then I'm gonna just make it once and then the ingredients are gonna go bad. So I would like to know how to manage ingredients in a way, so I can like make my own food and be more healthy without the need of like having to throw away food. Because every other thing I want I already have, so. Oops.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the cake on the bat.
Okay.
I'll put it there. So he shits on it.
Okay, what?
Mama's up. Isn't this mom? Oh my god, this is pineapple pie. Not apple pie. I'm so dumb.
Yeah, that's what I say, but you get angry at me.
What do you want less of in your life? What do I want less of? Conversations?
Stress. You want less conversations?
Yeah, but it's with very specific people, so maybe it's not conversations.
I wouldn't say conversations, no. Maybe confrontation.
You know what I want less of?
Me.
Interruption. And we will just keep repeating the same thing over and over again when you've told them before that you don't enjoy hearing that. Which is something my grandma does constantly. And I've had fights, like I had a fight with her today because of it. Because she keeps making comments on how skinny I am. You know? Like, you have to eat more, you have to do this, and I'm not even that fucking skinny. It's not like I'm fucking anorexic. You know? Like, yes, I am skinny. You look at me and you can see, like, you think, oh, okay, she's maybe a little bit more skinny than she should be. But it's not nothing exaggerated that I'm, like, passing out. I'm completely healthy. I'm just, like, a skinny fucking person. So it is infuriating that she keeps telling me, like, shit like, oh, your smile used to be so pretty. And it's like, what?
That's really mean. That feels very, like, trying to pull on your heartstrings, kind of.
It is mean. don't know why she does that. I don't want to cook. I want to exchange. Why is this game so complicated? Why is this game so... Oh my god. I'm genuinely not joking. Like, that. Why is this game difficult? It's telling me that
I did a puzzle.
I have to do Mama's apple pie, but I don't have it unlocked, and it's not showing me how to unlock it. Decorate the cabin with a Mama's apple pie. She's just worried. I don't think she says it to aggravate you. No, she doesn't say it to aggravate me. Of course not. She's worried about me. But the fact is, I'm 21 years old.
Because she's a bitch.
I'm an adult. I've gone to the doctors multiple times in the past year, and they tell me that everything's perfect. Like, they tell me I have more white cells than the average person. I think that's pretty good, Grandma. But the thing is, it's...
Doesn't help that she's ugly.
It,
I'm joking.
I don't know if you're referring to me or Grandma, but either way, I don't care.
Grandma.
Well, the thing is, I see her every day. And she brings it up at least 2 times every time I see her. So, like, imagine you had, like, a favorite t-shirt that you love. And you had, like, a little stain on it. But it's just so comfortable. You love it so much. It means a lot to you. And you wear it, like, every day. Well, no, that analogy doesn't work. Imagine you have brown eyes, okay? This is better. Imagine you have brown eyes. And every single day, every day you walk out of the room, your brother tells you, your eyes look like shit. Like, they're the shit color. And he's for real. He's like, they genuinely look like shit. You should do something about it. Because they are awful. They are super ugly. Like, what would you say? Because I understand that she thinks it's because she worries about me, but I'm a healthy person. I'm a healthy person that eats what I have to eat. I never cut myself off on anything or anything like that. So yeah, I don't like it. And today I told her, like, Grandma, I get that you're worried, but you don't respect me. Because I've told you multiple times to stop bringing this up. And you still do. Constantly. Every day. Every single time I see you. And it's not even nice things like, hey, have you eaten today? It's like a constant commentary on the fact that I look like shit. Which I don't. I'm a very pretty person.
Yeah. Very. I've been in a very similar situation as well. Like, when I was underweight, when I actually needed to like put on weight, I was actively trying. It's like, it doesn't make you feel any better. It's not like it actually fucking helps to hear that shit. It's like, oh, okay, I'm aware that this is a problem. So, like, this is in a circumstance where it's like a health issue, which is different from Isabella's circumstance. She's healthy, but it's like the last thing I want to do is to be told, like, oh, I need to get better, I need to, like, I'm aware I look like shit, and so now I have this just reinforced belief. It makes me, it's like, great, thank you for acknowledging that. It does not help to just have you comment on that, repeat it to me, because
Yeah.
I feel like it's just a mean thing, and then something that specifically, like, parents and shit, older people do to you, is where they don't make comments that are supportive. They don't provide it's just a commentary, and it's just it's just a especially because a lot of the comments are just outright mean comments that I like to say.
Yeah. I don't get it, but it is a rude thing to say. It is constant, which makes it so much worse. Because I think it already would be rude if it was just like one time, but every single time I see her, she's always saying the same shit over and over and over again.
Like, unfortunately, a lot of the time, despite where it comes from, it's like what you're actually saying is, you look like shit.
Okay, give me a second. Try carrying less. Yeah, you are, dude.
Like, that's the repetition is what makes it so you can't care less. It's like, it's not the fact that you care so much, it's the fact that it just keeps happening. And then again, you've told them, I don't like the way this feels when you are just outright insulting my parents. And they keep repeating that. And then they try and make it like your issue by saying, it's like, I just want you to feel good.
Yeah.
I just care so much.
But like the thing is, that doesn't even work. Like caring less always makes shit worse, because unless you have some actual issue in which, like being a sociopath in something that you don't have empathy like other people do, or you have less feelings or like whatever, unless it's an actual issue of that, caring less is just ignoring the issue until one day, which is something that happens with so many men because they never teach them how to manage their emotions. It's just them ignoring the issue constantly, saying that it doesn't matter, that they don't care, that whatever, and then eventually they explode and they hit a wall and it breaks, and now everyone in the family is scared of them. Like it's not a solution. It doesn't fix anything. It just makes everything worse. And I'm very outward with my feelings, so I couldn't even do that if I wanted, and I genuinely don't want to. I'll take that as a compliment. You shouldn't, because it's not her saying like, oh my god, you're so skinny. It's not that. It's her saying like, you look so much better before. Your smile used to be so beautiful and pretty. I remember how you would smile at us, like nothing fits you, or like
I think something like that especially as well. It's deliberately manipulative. Like
yeah.
It's like, wow, you used to look so much better.
And like
you used to be pretty.
Yeah, and when I say it's content, first of all, I wasn't. I'm way prettier now, and second of all, when I say it's constant, it is genuinely constant. When she's not saying it to me directly, she's making jokes right next to me. And like I was saying, like my aunt was talking about like, yeah, if we go to this place, we're gonna have to go to the 10-12-year-old section, because that's the clothes that fit me, and this is an actual thing. And then my grandma said like more like the baby section, because she's so fucking skinny, like nothing fits her. It's genuinely like, it's better than complaining each day. TP Crunchyroll, but seriously, caring less isn't a problem. I can help be more carefree. Just try to relax or something. I don't think that's how it works. I don't support that. That's not how it works. Like imagine you told me like, oh, I have a hard time being aware of my feelings, and I went like, well, don't worry about it, just try to think, like it's not that hard. I don't want to care less. I care a lot, and I like that I care a lot. Yeah, like I'm a person that cares a lot, and I like it. I like that about me. Something that I take great pride in. You know?
You should, because
like,
it's a good feature. If everyone just didn't be very shallow, it's like the problem isn't so much what they're saying in the moment when they say it, even though that is an issue. It's like it's still just something that's needless and negative. Like it is just like if someone occasionally just said "fuck you" every so often, and it's like you don't really give a fuck about someone just saying "fuck you," then it would just like you start to think more about it. It's like why are they saying, what am I doing to cause this to be like needed? It's like when it's you don't actively think about it in it, but you're being made to, because the situation keeps happening.
Yeah. But it probably won't change that she will keep saying that. Yeah, I agree, and I understand that you're trying to give me solutions, and it's kind of pointless now because there's really not much that I can do about it right now, which is like the same with a lot of things in my life. But it's not like I'm stupid. Like, yes, I care a lot, but I also have very high standards. If in the future, because right now I can't allow myself that, but if in the future I'm independent, I'm living in my own house, and I call my grandma and she's like, do you still look dead or something like that, I'd immediately hang up on her. Immediately. And maybe I'd block her for like, I don't know, a couple weeks. I know she'd freak out. It's not like I'm not willing to do something and I just want to complain. It's just that at this point in my life, it's not something that I can fix. The fact that you care too much, it's what's hurting you. Yes, I agree. But that's the same with everything. Like every.
I don't think in this situation that's the issue. Like, I definitely don't think.
Well, no, the issue is her.
Yeah, like
I'm not the issue.
caring
yeah.
too much isn't a factor in this situation. It's, like her caring too much, just that's not a thing. It's not caring too much. It's the fact that this person is repeatedly making a comment that she knows to be offensive. She knows to be something that is about.
Yeah,
to
it's
enjoy.
disrespectful. Because she's
Yeah,
fully
it is
aware that
disrespectful.
I
I mean,
don't
imagine
like
saying
it.
like, I mean, she's pretty old. Imagine just saying, "Wow, you're really wrinkly. Used to be a lot." It's like, okay, thanks. That's just a mean thing to say.
Yeah, and I think that everything that every kind of, how do you say it, human action or fuck, how do you say this in English? Comportamiento. Any kind of fuck. How do you say it?
You tell me.
When there are like different like okay.
Interpretations.
Oh my god! How do you say it?
I'm trying.
Like stupid, dumb, smart, ugly.
Synonyms.
No.
Interpretations.
No, not the way you act. Oh my god, I don't know why I'm finding this so fucking infuriating. Every kind of thing that you do, how do you call that?
Action.
Behavior. My fucking god.
Oh, okay.
Every type of behavior, every type of... Okay, that's not the word I can't figure out, but you guys get me. Like, being too caring, being little caring, being just enough caring, like, being too sympathetic, like, whatever. Any kind of those things is always gonna have pros and cons. And honestly, I think caring is one of the ones that has the most pros against the cons. But that has to go hand in hand with knowing your worth. Like, with knowing boundaries.
Nail Girth King.
Yeah, like being aware that yes, I care about you. Yes, this makes me sad, but I'm not going to hurt myself for the sake of you. You know, for the sake of I don't want to hurt you. I think that's an important thing to know. So if they go hand in hand, I think it's great. But if it's a case of them being a people pleaser, then that's kind of an issue. Also, I think families are complicated. The way you are.
Yeah. Families are complicated, but it kind of seems like it's just a case of you wouldn't say that to someone. Say people. It's like surely be not as eager to just outright insult someone if you weren't related to them. So.
Have you really tried speaking with her, like telling her what she says does indeed hurt you and you prefer she stops? Yes, I have tried that. Like every single time she does that, I say the same thing. And I don't like I'm not an angry person. I never scream at her. I'm never rude to her. It's not like me flipping the table, being like you bitch, you know, like it's nothing like that. Like for example, today we were eating and it was like 12, so I was having some breakfast. And she was like, "Oh, very nice. You're eating something." Like, no. She said, like, you have to eat something. Well, I was finishing my meal. And then I was like I did like a gesture of like, what the fuck? I'm genuinely finishing this. And then she was like, yeah, but I'm not talking about today. I'm talking about always. Because she has these things stuck in her head that I'm lying to everyone and I'm not eating anything. Which doesn't even make fucking sense. Because my weight has been the same for the past 4 years. If I wasn't eating, I would be exponentially skinnier than I was before. It's because I got skinnier that year, and then I maintained my weight the way it is now, because I eat just what I have to. You're supposed to maintain your weight. It's not healthy, and it's bad when you keep going up, down constantly, you know? And I was telling her, like that makes no fucking sense. Like, first of all, I eat at your house every day, basically. Starting with that. And second, I have dinner with my brother every single day. Like, yes, I don't eat breakfast, but that's because it makes me sick. It has nothing to do with the way I look, right? And so she told me like, oh, like you don't usually eat. And I was like, Grandma, I'm so tired of this. I've told you multiple times to not make comments about them because it is a constant thing. Then she was like, oh, but I only worry about you. And I was like, no, you don't worry about me because you're fully aware that I am absolutely and completely healthy. You know this for a fact. I'm a very healthy person, even though I don't do sports, which is quite surprising. But I am a very healthy person. And you're just saying this not because you worry, but because you want to worry. You're making up reasons in your head on why you have to worry about me when that's not true. I'm 21 years old. I can take care of myself. I've been taking care of myself my whole life. And honestly, this is a point where you don't respect me anymore. And then she was like, I do respect you. And I was like, well, if you respect me, then why are you deciding to do the exact opposite of what I told you to do when it doesn't cost you anything not to say those things? It costs you to say those things. You know? If nothing will change, there's basically no solution. I'd say trying to care less about weight of these read words is literally the only way to not get hurt. I don't think I can choose not to care less. But in the future, if this just keeps going, then I'm just not gonna have a relationship with her. Like, again, I have very high standards. I think like that of everyone. If they're actively disrespecting me, then why would I have a relationship with them? I just leave. You know?
And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. If it's someone's just repeatedly just being like that's a mean thing to say.
Yeah.
There's no need for someone to repeatedly say that. Like it's unnecessary. It's not needed. It's just actually it's just weird to do.
Yeah. Sorry if I sounded kind of aggro, Pebble. The fact is that Ciji's grandma, it's hard to get a relationship with her. It's hard now because we are like neighbors basically. I go to eat at her house every day. I see her every day. It's hard to get my relationship with her now, but I don't think it's gonna be hard in the future. You know, because like the main issue too is that in the future, if we talk with each other on the phone, I'm just gonna hang up on her. And she takes that shit seriously. Like, she takes me like someone hanging up, someone not answering their messages seriously. So if like every time she says something like that, I hang up on her, then maybe, like, probably, eventually she'll learn that she can say those stuff. Because then I'm just gonna hang up on her. Because right now, I have left her house a couple of times when that happened. But because there were more people there, and we were talking about other shit, then I tend to only leave her house when it was like the max, you know, like they wouldn't stop talking about it for like 2 hours, like a constant thing, and I just got fed up and I left, you know. But on the phone it's gonna be easier to teach her, like she's calling me, are you still skinny? Hanged up, and maybe a couple days afterwards I decide to call her again. Like, that's what I'm gonna do, for sure. I'm gonna go smoke and refill my drink. I'll be back in 5.
Okay.
Do your other family members know about my grandma's behavior with you? My grandma is one of the best ones.
Yeah.
My grandma is like
She's
top
the good
tier. Yeah. Like, the only one better than her is my aunt. That's it. My grandma is like the top 2 in the family. It's not good. Okay, I'll be back in 5. Don't say anything about my private family though, just in case.
Okay, I wasn't going to. Yeah, in my situation, I remember my mum was just making comments like, because I got diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. She would just keep saying I'm cancer. I was like, every single time it would just be completely needless. Yeah, I don't think it's really necessary to comments like that, especially when you have been told explicitly. It's like, this hurts my feelings. Stop doing that. I mean, in my situation, it was more of like, fuck you. why are you just annoying? Like, I wasn't so much offended by the art, but retrospect. But I was more just annoyed that I was like, my interactions with you have just evolved to you commenting on my and I just found that fucking because it is just like an unnecessary comment. So even if it's not like an emotional thing, it's like you would not to say that because it does upset you. It's still a case of just like there's no real reason to be saying something like that in the first place. Okay, no. Huh? Yeah, I have type 1 diabetes. You, type 1 is something you're born with. It's not like a condition you get. It's you're born with it and it chooses its time to come out. So it's like I was born with it. It just chose to show up later on. It's not like type 2 at all. It's like you are just cursed with it from birth. Like it's a medical condition, but anything I deem super personal or anything like that. Especially because it's just something that comes up. Yeah, type 2 is what you get from like, type 1 is just again that's a birth thing. It's happened a couple times where people think when I say, "Oh yeah, I've got diabetes," they just seem like, "Oh, yeah, you're a little fucking sugar demon. You love it." Oh, it's nothing to worry about. It's just something you get medication for. Start getting regular medications. The stay safe part is funny because it's literally just you do. I do injections a day. Like you have to inject insulin, so it's one before each meal and then start the day. Like it's annoying, it's tedious, it sucks, but it's like could definitely be a lot worse. It could definitely be worse. It's not. Again, it's just something medicated for. I actually know like almost nothing about Type 2. I don't even. The big backs, they get it. Sorry, I'm quiet. I'm playing Diablo because it came out on PlayStation Plus. This game, just somewhat confused about it.
I'm back. My sister's pissed because my brother told me that he had a girlfriend, but he didn't tell her that he had a girlfriend. So now
Since when does he have a girlfriend? You didn't tell me.
Yeah.
Why not?
Because I didn't think about it. I don't know.
Wow.
I'll be heading
No,
now.
that's fine.
Have a gut stream, fine shotties. Say bye to European woman for me. Okay, thank you for being here, Pebble. I stream every day, so join
That's right,
whenever
I
you
own you.
feel like it. But thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Yay, Pebble.
Okay.
But yeah, he.
Super awkward.
I've known about it for just a couple of days, but
I can't believe you didn't tell me. That's crazy.
I do find it fun because I always find it fun when they get surprised over the fact that I get along with them. Sorry, I get along like with each of them more than they get along with each other. So that it's fun. My
Your
God,
little
is.
favorite.
Well, yeah, of course, I'm the middle one.
That's not how the middle works.
It does work like that with siblings.
No.
Yeah. Usually it does.
No. Usually the middle one gets treated the worst.
Yeah, but when like the siblings have a good relationship, the middle one usually gets along better with them than they get along with each other because he's the middle one. So he's.
Oh, that's if they have a good relationship then.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, if they have a bad relationship, I don't really think it's like they just like the siblings have a bad relationship. I think I accidentally deleted the chat, but that's fine. So I'm gonna leave soon, anyways.
Wow.
I'm gonna leave soon, anyways. I think I fucked it up. I know. I moved everything.
Anyways.
But yeah. How long is the stream?
So how the
2
fuck did
hours
that
and
happen?
38. I'm gonna wait until this serves 4.
You did not answer.
Sorry, what?
I said, how did that happen?
Like my brother with his girlfriend?
Yeah, that he apparently has now.
I don't know. I didn't ask. Like, I know he
You
met.
didn't ask?
He met. I mean, I asked how they met. I asked what she does. I asked like how long they've been dating, but he didn't give me like the full specific because he's still a man. So he just said like that they met at school, that he didn't know what she did, that he knew that she didn't got into uni and she's going to.
Does he know her name?
He does know her name, and you know what her name is?
No.
Sarah, the same name of my sister.
Ew.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I thought. Immediately, I was like,
Ew.
that's. I don't like this.
That's so gross. How's he gonna moan that?
Oh my god.
That's so gross though. No. Icky. Why would he even bother?
Okay. That's
Hello?
nothing to say. Why would he even bother what? Having a girlfriend? Like with
Well, when they
the
share the
name.
name of your sister, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Wait,
Are you a little jealous that he chose someone?
That's an actual disgusting thing to say. Wait. Hola. Sí. ¿Cómo te quedas?
Bueno, es que no iba a decir nada de como el primer día después. Bueno, y esta chica, ¿y ella estaba en el de artes? No. Se lo he pensado mismo, no, no estaba en el de artes.
Pues porque me dijiste que querías estudiar algo que tuviera que ver con las artes y que le gustaba mucho pintar, entonces obviamente lo voy a pensar.
¿Qué ha hecho ella entonces?
Mm.
Hechos sociales. ¿Y qué tal le va? No ha entrado.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go now.
Wow.
Goodbye. Oh shit, they stopped recognizing me. Okay, hi. Thank you guys whoever watches this. Haven't said this before, but I upload all my most of my stream to YouTube. So if you want to follow me there too, just in case you enjoy listening to me and you lose the stream or something. So yeah, thank you for whoever watches this, if anyone does, and bye. I'll stream again tomorrow. Bye.